Well, it's been a long while since I've actually done any sort of a product review. Not that I'm professional or sponsored or even particularly that good at it, but now's the time for another one. And what I'm reviewing today is these, which are the Shokz Open Run Pro bone conduction headphones, formerly Shokz. I've had kind of like almost the skin coloured ones really. I thought they'd make a change from everything being black. How are they and why did I buy them? Well, I bought them because I had a pair of Beats Pro wireless hooked headphones that went over and went in a year because I've always had a fear of earbuds dropping out when I'm on the bike, and they were great headphones, but I had problems with the charging, and then one of them just died on me, and I'd had them, I think, out of warranty, and they would have cost me as much to replace as they, it just wasn't worth messing around with, quite frankly, and I wasn't in a very good mood with them, so they're just chucked in a drawer now forevermore. And despite my own better judgment, I went out and bought myself a pair of Sennheiser CX Pro earbuds, and I convinced myself, well, lots of people ride with them, they're not going to fall out, they must be good. And I got them in the sale from Amazon, and they were indeed good. The sound was really good, they paired up well, the battery life was good, but what I feared would happen did happen. And when I was out on the bike, the one of them dropped out, and I had really quite a game finding it on the side of the road, and I thought to myself, well, it's happened once, it's going to happen again, I can't have this. So after that, the only option I thought was try something completely new, and I've seen various people using these. Katie Kookaburra wears a pair, I think Juliet Elliott wears a pair now. I don't know whether they're both sponsored, but anyway, I thought to myself, well, I'll give it a go. And as you can see, they hook over the ear and they go around the back of the head. They're absolutely stable. I mean, for these to come off, I really, you'd have to be in midair doing some sort of extreme somersault then crash, which I don't really plan on doing. Battery life is good from what I can see. They charge really, really quickly. The sound is good. I mean, it isn't as good as having earbuds rammed right down your ear canal, but quite frankly, that gets uncomfortable. And I found mine were always covered in wax, no matter what I did. So these got to be a lot more hygienic. They sit on the outside. The sound quality is really good. I didn't know what to expect. You are, of course, making a compromise somewhere down the line, and you can hear wind noise and you can hear traffic, which is kind of what they're designed for. And I've ridden these in heavy traffic, and I will admit that at that point the road noise can somewhat overwhelm the music a little bit, but if you're in really heavy traffic you want to have your wits about you anyway, so that's kind of the whole idea. When you're out riding in the country like I am today, especially if you're going uphill, the sound is really, really good because the ambient noise around isn't high. If you're coming down long descents, the wind rushing through your ears will somewhat cancel out the sound of the headphones, but you can still hear them, and I find them really, really good. I really, really rate them. It's a different kind of sound because it feels almost as if it's inside your head rather than inside your ear. It's a kind of a weird experience. I've read that some people experience vertigo or headaches whilst using them because it's sending vibrations through the skull, but I haven't had any of that at all. I haven't had any dizziness or anything else. If you're in the house and you just want to listen to good quality music, then I wouldn't recommend these because they are for what they're suited for, which is outdoor activities, which could be anything. It could be hill walking, running, cycling, horse riding, you name it. Anything where you want to hear some music but still have an element of your wits about you, these are for you. But if you want to listen to good quality music in the house, then get yourself a big pair of cans or something like that. But as far as first impressions go, I think this is the second or third time I've worn these now, and they've been faultless throughout. There is a button on the side which you can just see there, which you can skip tracks with. In the summer, I don't think there'll be any problem at all. With bulkier gloves, even these quite thin gloves I've got on today, I've had a couple of issues of not being able to feel the button, but I can still get it to work. But as soon as these go fingerless, that'll be perfect. So but yeah, it's thumbs up from me.